Made of the pepper and the bamboo frame, playing a spiritual and a dangerous game. I'm dancing on the wind that is blowing so hard, far above the fence and me in the backyard. Only a string holds me down to the ground, in a vibration of freedom that I finally found. I'm like a kite in the gale, flying so high, reaching for the limits of the tropical sky, tugging on the line of the earthly old care, rising above all the heavy despair. The higher in the pressure, the more I can soar, away from the logic and the corporate law. I see the world as a patchwork of green, the most peaceful vision that I've ever seen. The grass section mimics the lift and the dive, making me feel so glad to be alive. I'm like a kite in the gale, flying so high, reaching for the limits of the tropical sky, tugging on the line of the earthly old care, rising above all the heavy despair. Without the resistance, you can't reach the height. You need the struggle to find the true light. Hold on to the anchor and hold on to the soul, and you'll find the power to take back control. I'm like a kite in the gale, flying so high, reaching for the limits of the tropical sky, tugging on the line of the earthly old care, rising above all the heavy despair. Shut off the radio and I shut off the light to hear what the stars have to say to the night. The noise of the city is a distant old hum, waiting for the silence of the spirit to come. In the hollow of the hill where the air is so still, I surrender my ego to the heavenly will. This is the quietude that I've been searching for, far from the shouting in the corporate war. A vibration of peace and a vibration of rest, putting a heart in the center of the chest, calling the darkness the final address. Even the leaves have stopped their own dance, lost in a spiritual and a heavy old trance. I can hear my own blood and I can hear my own breath, a triumph of life over the shadow of death. The brass section whispers a melody low, watching the wisdom and the spirit grow. This is the quietude that I've been searching for, far from the shouting and the corporate war. A vibration of peace and a vibration of rest, putting the heart in the center of the chest. The world is so loud because it's empty inside, with nowhere for the honest conviction to hide. But in the deep silence, you'll find a true goal, a story of glory that needs to be told. This is the quietude that I've been searching for, far from the shouting in the corporate war. A vibration of peace and a vibration of rest, putting the heart in the center of the chest. From the dark of the earth to the green of the leaf, a hidden old journey that is beyond all belief, carrying the water and carrying the life through the seasons of joy and the seasons of strife. A silent conveyor of the spiritual bow, a story of nature that is ancient and old. It's the Xylem Flow, moving so slow, watching the wisdom and the spirit grow. A vertical mission from the root to the crown, far from the noise of the Babylon town. Whoa. No pumps and no engines to make make it all work with just the natural power where the mysteries lurk. The sun is the driver and the sun is the king, giving the power for the branches to swing. The brass section poses with the lift of the sap, goes in the distance and the spiritual gap. It's the Xylem Flow, moving so slow, watching the wisdom and the spirit grow. A vertical mission from the root to the crown, far from the noise of the Babylon town. Oh, not the noise of the movement, but you see the result in a vibration that the world might insult. Stay connected to the source and stay connected to the light, and you'll reach for the heavens with the spiritual might. It's the Xylem Flow, moving so slow, watching the wisdom and the spirit grow. A vertical mission from the root to the crown, far from the noise of the Babylon town. My grandmother kept it under the bed to guard all the things that the ancestors said. A heavy old box with a rusted iron lock, standing as firm as the mountain G all up. I opened the lid and the scent was so sweet, moving the rhythm to my tired old feet. Yeah! In the Cedarwood Chest, the memories stay, washing the worries of the city away. A treasure of the fabric and a treasure of the light, quiet in our souls through the depth of the night. Errands to the shawl and a letter of the old, a story of glory that needs to be told. It protects from the moths and protects from the decay, just like the prayers at the end of the day. The brass section echoes the depth of the wood in a way that the family all understood. Yeah! In the Cedarwood Chest, the memories stay, washing the worries of the city away. A treasure of the fabric and a treasure of the light, right in our souls through the depth of the night. Yeah, you don't need the bank and you don't need the vault to keep your own spirit without any fault. Just hold on to the roots and hold on to the soul, making the broken community whole. In the Cedarwood Chest, the memories stay, washing the worries of the city away. A treasure of the fabric and a treasure of the light, right in our souls through the depth of the night. Oh. Shouted a message of the love and the peace, watching the wonders of the world increase. The stone walls caught it and sent it right back, moving along on the acoustical track. A million voices from a single throat, like a spiritual and a heavenly note. It's the echo in the gorge, calling my name, igniting the fire of the holy oak flame. A vibration of power and a vibration of truth, from the days of the elders to the days of the youth. Makes the echo in the jobs that accrue. You get what you give in this life that we live, learning to love and learning to forgive. If you speak with the hatred, then the hatred will return. A lesson the spirit is starting to learn. The brass section bounces from the left to the right, guiding our souls through the depth of the night. In a vibration of power and a vibration of truth, from the days of the elders to the days of the youth. The world is a mirror of the things that we say at the end of the long and a spiritual day. Be careful of the words and be careful of the song, carrying the rhythm of the spirit along. And a vibration of power and a vibration of truth, from the days of the elders to the days of the youth. The world is a mirror of the things that we say at the end of the long and the spiritual day. Be careful of the words and be careful of the song, carrying the rhythm of the spirit along, and a vibration of power and a vibration of truth, from the days of the elders to the days of the youth. Hexagons of wax in a perfect old row, built in the places where the wildflowers grow. Thousands of workers with a single old aim, igniting the fire of the creative old flame, protecting the sweetness from the rain and the cold. Story of nature that is ancient and old. Oh, it's the honeycomb secret of the unity and peace, watching the wonders of the world increase. A vibration of labor and a vibration of sweet, moving the rhythm to the steady drum beat. No king and control, no ruler to give the command, just a natural law in the heart of the land. We can learn from the bee, and we can learn from the hive, how to keep the vibration of the spirit alive. The brass section buzzes with a melody grand for the humble workers of the holy old land. Oh, it's the honeycomb secret of the unity and peace, watching the wonders of the world increase. A vibration of labor and a vibration of sweet, moving the rhythm to the steady drum beat. If we work all together for the good of the all, then the towers of the Babylon will finally fall. Just build your own cell and just play your own part, with the love of the brother in the center of the heart. It's the honeycomb secret of the unity and peace, watching the wonders of the world increase. A vibration of labor and a vibration of sweet, moving the rhythm to the steady drum beat. Crushing the leaves in a vat of the wood, a color that the ancestors all understood. From the green of the plant to the deep of the blue, reflecting the light of the faithful and true. I dip in the garden, I dip in the soul, making the broken community whole. It's the Indigo Dye of the spiritual deep, guarding the secrets that the elders all keep. A vibration of color and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. Now don't be all insta-flake-on. It gets darker and darker the longer it stays, like the wisdom of the end of the spiritual days. It won't wash away and it won't ever fade. In the sanctuary that the people have made, the brass section flows like the ink in the pot, the only true treasures that can't be all bought. It's the Indigo Dye of the spiritual deep, guarding the secrets that the others all keep. A vibration of color and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. True color comes from the inside and out. Knowing what the journey is really about. Don't be a surface that is shallow and plain. Be like the deep and the joy and the rain. It's the indigo dye of the spiritual deep, guarding the secrets that the elders all keep. A vibration of color and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. Stem of the sharp like a melody played on a spiritual harp. You can't have the fragrance in the petals so red without the protection that the ancestors said. I reached for the blossom and I felt the small stings, celebrating the balance that the nature can bring. It's the thorn and the rose living as one under the gaze of the moon and the sun. You have to take the pain to get to the sweet, moving the rhythm to the steady drum beat. The world wants the glory but avoids the old scar. Not knowing the history of the spiritual war. I've been scratched by the system and cut by the pride, but I have the perfume of the heaven inside. The brass section balances the soft and the hard, guarding the gate of the internal yard. It's the thorn and the rose living as one under the gaze of the moon and the sun. You have to take the pain to get to the sweet, moving the rhythm to the steady drum beat. Don't complain about the path being rough. It's only a way to make the spirit so tough. For the most beautiful things in the garden of life are the ones that survive through the struggle and strife. It's the thorn and the rose living as one under the gaze of the moon and the sun. You have to take the pain to get to the sweet, moving the rhythm to the steady drum beat. Grandfather sat on the porch in the shade, talking about the choices that the people have made. He didn't have a degree and he didn't have fame, but he knew every bird and every tree by its name. I was too busy looking at my watch and the time to see the mountain that I needed to climb. Now I'm reaching back for yesterday's wisdom, to break out of the cage of the Babylon system. A life for the future and a life for the path, escaping the greed and the spiritual wrath. Babylon's still left a fallacy and knows the books are all dusty and the pages are brown, but they contain the truth that is missing in town. We can't build a mansion on a foundation of sand. We need the old rules of the holy old land. A brass section that goes the lessons he taught, the only treasures that can't be all bought. Now I'm reaching back for yesterday's wisdom, to break out of the cage of the Babylon system. A life for the future and a life for the path, escaping the greed and the spiritual wrath. Don't throw away the old for the sake of the new. For the old is the part that is faithful and true. Listen to the elders and listen to the soul, and you'll find the power to take back control. Now I'm reaching back for yesterday's wisdom, to break out of the cage of the Babylon system. A life for the future and a life for the path, escaping the greed and the spiritual wrath. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've got the scratches from the thorns in the bush, from the daily old struggle and the heavy old bush. I walk to the edge where the white foam breaks, healing the heart and the physical aches. The sting of the the song is a blessing in disguise, opening up my spiritual eyes. Ocean song, healing deep in my skin, cleansing the spirit of the doubt and the sin. A gift from the mother and a gift from the deep, waking the secrets that the ancestors keep. I'm from Minster Cliff, I float on my back and I look at the sun, knowing that the battle is already won. The minerals seep into the bone and the vein, washing away the sorrow and the pain. The brass section echoes the move of the tide. Nowhere beyond is feeling too high. Ocean salt, healing deep in my skin, cleansing the spirit of the doubt and the sin. A gift from the mother and a gift from the deep, waking the secrets that the ancestors keep. The world gives you wounds, but the nature gives the cure, making the vibration of the life so pure. Just step in the water and let it all go, and watch how the joy in the spirit will grow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. From the mother and a gift from the deep, waking the secrets that the ancestors keep. The vines are like snakes and the leaves are like fans, far from the logic of the human old plans. I'm hacking away through the thick of the green, the slowest natural vibration I've ever seen. No signs on the trees and no maps in the hand, just the instinct of the heart in the holy old land. Walking the jungle path deep in the soul, making the broken community whole. And every step is a mystery and every step is a light, guiding our journey through the depth of the night. I hear the mosquitoes and I hear the big cat, with it in a world that is better than that. The air is so heavy and the air is so sweet, moving the rhythm to my tired old feet. The brass section echoes through the canopy high, between the green earth and the infinite sky. We're walking the jungle path deep in the soul, making the broken community whole. And every step is a mystery and every step is a light, guiding our journey through the depth of the night. You have to be brave and you have to be strong to carry the rhythm of the spirit along. Don't fear the shadow and don't fear the wild, for you are the nature's own favorite child. Walk in the jungle path deep in the soul, making the broken community whole. And every step is a mystery and every step is a light, guiding our journey through the depth of the night. For too many years I was humming in the dark, keeping a lid on the creative old spark that told me to sing what the corporations said. But I'd rather be silent and I'd rather be dead. Now the locks are all broken and the gates are wide, I'm letting the honest vibration inside. It's an unchained melody rising so free over the valley and the tropical sea. No more of the limits and no more of the cage, turning the leaf of a brand new page. And all the nymphs have bled the notes are like birds flying out of the soul, making the broken community whole. I don't need a script and I don't need a plan, following the rules of a spiritual man. The brass section roars, lion in flight, guiding my soul through the depth of the night. It's an unchained melody rising so free over the valley and the tropical sea. No more of the limits and no more of the cage, turning the leaf of a brand new page. Freedom is a sound that you feel in the bones, even if you're standing and singing alone. Don't let them muffle the truth of your voice, making the heaven and the earth to rejoice. It's an unchained melody rising so free over the valley and the tropical sea. No more of the limits and no more of the cage, turning the leaf of a brand new page. Stronger than the hemp and stronger than the wire, touched by the earth and the spiritual fire. It's the thread of the mercy and the thread of the light, holding us steady through the darkness of night. You can't see it with the eyes, but you feel it in the bone, even when you're standing when the world's withdrawn in the deal. It's the fiber of the heart that will never quite break, for the love of the family and the spirit's own sake. Vibration of unity and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. It don't insta black to you, we're woven together in a pattern so fine, connected to the rules of the holy divine. No scissor can cut it and no flame can destroy the source of our strength and the source of our joy. The brass section follows the weave of the soul, making the broken community whole. It's the fiber of the heart that will never quite break, for the love of the family and the spirit's own sake. A vibration of unity and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. Don't pull on the strand and don't cause the strain. Be like the joy and the spiritual rain. We need each other to stand in the gale, for the love of the brother will never quite fail. It's the fiber of the heart that will never quite break, for the love of the family and the spirit's own sake. A vibration of unity and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. No ripple on the surface and no wind in the air, like a silent and a holy old prayer. I look at the water and I see my own face, a member of the whole of the human race. But I see the heavens reflecting so deep, waking the secrets that the ancestors keep. On the glassy reflection, I find my own way, washing the worries of the city away. A mirror of the spirit and a mirror of the mind, leaving the chains of the system behind. The horizon is gone and the world is all blue, reflecting the light of the faithful and true. I'm standing between the above and the below, watching the wisdom and the spirit grow. The brass section echoes the clarity of soul, making the broken community whole. On the glassy reflection, I find my own way, washing the worries of the city away. A mirror of the spirit and a mirror of the mind, leaving the chains of the system behind. When the mind is as calm as the ocean tonight, you can see through the dark to the source of the light. Don't let the waves of the vanity rise, keep the focus of the spiritual eyes. On the glassy reflection, I find my own way, washing the worries of the city away. A mirror of the spirit and a mirror of the mind, leaving the chains of the system behind. Oh. I gathered the twig for a spiritual task that is holy and big. I light the match on the stone of the grave, chasing the negative vibrations away. A blue cloud rises from the ceramic bowl, cleansing the mind and the weary soul. Juniper smoke rising so thin, far from the noise and the electronic din. A prayer for the protection and a prayer for the peace, letting the heavy old burdens release. No, it's the pleasant steep. It smells like the mountain and it smells like the rain, washing away the sorrow and the pain. I walk through the rooms and I walk through the yard, keeping the spirit from standing on guard. The ancestors love this traditional scent, knowing exactly what the medicine meant. Juniper smoke rising so thin, far from the noise and the electronic din. A prayer for the protection and a prayer for the peace, letting the heavy old burdens release. Some things are invisible, but they are real, helping the body and the spirit to heal. Just breathe in the magic and breathe in the light, guiding your soul through the depth of the night. Juniper smoke rising so thin, far from the noise and the electronic din. A prayer for the protection and a prayer for the peace, letting the heavy old burdens release. Restless river running to the sea, seeking the place where the spirit is free. No dam can hold me and no wall can stay, washing the worries of the city away. Hey, on our borders and under the bridge, leaving the shadow of the mountain ridge. I'm a restless river running to the sea, seeking the place where the spirit is free. No dam can hold me and no wall can stay, washing the worries of the city away. Sometimes I'm muddy and sometimes I'm clear, carrying the weight of the doubt and the fear. But I never stop moving and I never give in, knowing exactly where the ocean began. The brass section flows with the power of the flood, pulsing like the rhythm in the spiritual blood. I'm a restless river running to the sea, seeking a place where the spirit is free. No doubt can hold me and no wall can stay, washing the worries of the city away. Don't be a stagnant pool in the shade, be like the water that is never afraid to change the direction and to follow the flow. That is the only way the wisdom will grow. I'm a restless river running to the sea, seeking the place where the spirit is free. No dam can hold me and no wall can stay, washing the worries of the city away. Upper and muggerones off that new 4 different paths of the old cedar tree, to set the vibration of the spirit so free. I blew through the hole with a steady old breath, chasing the shadows and the vision of death. Doesn't have buttons and it doesn't have wire, just the wind and the wood and the creative earth fire. It's a wooden flute whisper in the shade of the afternoon, playing a sweet and a traditional tune, a sound of the nature and a sound of the heart, giving the spirit a magnificent star. The notes are like bubbles on a mountain, crawling stream, leading the listener to a spiritual dream. No need for the high priest spoke me and the fancy old gear, when the voice of the nature is calling so clear. The brass section follows the lead of the wood in the way that the ancestors all understood. It's a wooden flute whisper in the shade of the afternoon, playing a sweet and a traditional tune, a sound of the nature and a sound of the heart, giving the spirit a magnificent star. Sometimes the softest of sounds is the best, to put the heavy old world to a rest. Listen to the wind through the hollow of the cane, and you lose the weight of the sorrow and the pain. It's a wooden flute whisper in the shade of the afternoon, playing a sweet and a traditional tune, a sound of the nature and a sound of the heart, giving the spirit a magnificent star. Whoa, 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 yeah. Lashed together with the vine of the green, the most natural vessel that I've ever seen. I push off the bank with a long wooden pole, giving a peace to my weary old soul. The river is wide and the river is deep, waking the secrets that the ancestors keep. Just a bamboo raft on the tropical stream, living a spiritual and a beautiful dream. No motor to roar and no engine to whine, connected to the light and the holy divine. Oh, I pass by the lilies and I pass by the trees, moving with a grace and a spiritual ease. I see the dragonflies dancing on the blue, reflecting the light of the faithful and true. The brass section ripples like the wake on the side, nowhere for the honest feeling to hide. Yeah, just a bamboo raft drift on a tropical stream, living a spiritual and a beautiful dream. No motor to roar and no engine to whine, connected to the light and the holy divine. Sometimes the best way to get to the end is to follow the river and follow the bend. Don't fight the current and don't fight the flow, and you see the places where the wisdom will grow. Yeah, just a bamboo raft drift on a tropical stream, living a spiritual and a beautiful dream. No motor to roar and no engine to whine, connected to the light and the holy divine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The fields are heavy and the corn is high, under the gaze of the golden night. We worked all day in the burning sun. Now the time for the celebration has come. I grab my wooden flute and my brother grabs the drum, making the vibrations of the valley hum. It's the harvest moon, skank in the cool of the night, silver light, giving thanks for the fruit and the gift of the land, built by the work of the rhythmic hand. The shadows are long and the air is sweet, moving the rhythm to the people's feet. No one is hungry and no one is cold, a story of plenty that needs to be told. We share the juice and we share the bread, keeping the words of the ancestors said. It's the harvest moon, skank in the cool of the night, moving our bodies in the silver light, giving thanks for the fruit and the gift of the land, built by the work of the rhythmic hand. When the barn is full and the heart is light, we don't have a reason for the heavy old fight, just love for the neighbor and love for the soil. The holy reward for the spiritual toil is the harvest moon, skank in the cool of the night, moving our bodies in the silver light, giving thanks for the fruit and the gift of the land, built by the work of the rhythmic hand. Close your eyes, little one, and don't you cry. The moon is a cradle in the indigo sky. The crickets are singing in the logwood tree, a melody for the spirit to be free. The world of the Babylon is falling asleep, but the guardian angels their vigil will keep. This is a lullaby for Zion so sweet, moving the rhythm to your tiny little feet. A song of the peace and a song of the light, guiding your soul through the depth of the night. Tomorrow we'll walk to the field and the stream, but tonight you can live in a spiritual dream. No hunger will touch you and no evil will stay, chasing the shadows and the demons away. Sleep on the bosom of the mother so kind, leaving the stress of the system behind. This is a lullaby for Zion so sweet, moving the rhythm to your tiny little feet. A song of the peace and a song of the light, guiding your soul through the depth of the night. The future is yours and the promise is real, helping the body and the spirit to heal. Grow up in wisdom and grow up in grace, the hope for the whole of the human race. This is a lullaby for Zion so sweet, moving the rhythm to your tiny little feet. A song of the peace and a song of the light, guiding your soul through the depth of the night. I went to the town with my basket of reed, looking for the things that the family need, but the prices are rising like the morning old sun, and the silver is gone before I am done. They want a whole dollar for a small head of kale, but in the spirit of the poor up for sale, I've got the market basket blues today, watching the value of the work slip away. But we can't eat the paper and we can't eat the gold, staying steady in a world that is cold. Whoa, whoa, yeah. The merchant is greedy and the merchant is loud, trying to trick the humble and the crowd. I turn my back on the plastic and the glare, Walking back home to the open old air, I'll plant my own seeds in the backyard soil, avoiding the trap of the corporate toil. I've got the market basket blues today, watching the value of the work slip away. But we can't eat the paper and we can't eat the gold, staying steady in a world that is cold. Oh, 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 yeah. Independence is a garden and a hoe in the hand, reclaiming the power of the holy old land. Don't be a slave to the barcode and the sign. Live by the rules of the spiritual design. I've got the market basket blues today, watching the value of the word slip away. But we can't eat the paper and we can't eat the gold, staying steady in a world that is cold. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. I see the book with the writing sold, a story of judgment that needs to be told, locked by the secrets of the ancient design, waiting for the light of the holy divine. One by one they are broken and gone, from the depth of the dust to the peak of the dawn. Breaking the seven seals of the mystery, changing the course of the human own history. A vibration of truth and a vibration of fire, taking the spirit a whole lot higher. The rock on us is blue, the earth start to tremble, and the skies start to smoke, breaking the chains of the heavy old yoke. No more of the hiding, and no more of the lies, opening up the spiritual eyes. The brass section trumpets the warning so loud to the humble in heart and the arrogant crowd. Breaking the seven seals of the mystery, changing the course of the human old history. A vibration of truth and a vibration of fire, taking the spirit a whole lot higher. You can hide the truth under bushel of lead. It's time to remember what the prophets have said. Prepare your own soul and prepare your own mind for the wonders the faithful are going to find. Breaking the seven seals of the mystery, changing the course of the human old history. A vibration of truth and a vibration of fire, taking the spirit a whole lot higher. I stand at the threshold of the spiritual dawn, where the illusions of the world are finally gone. I don't need a key and I don't need a pass to walk through the field of the holy green grass. I check the vibration and I check the intent to see if the traveler is really heaven content. I am Zion, Zion's gatekeeper, standing so proud, welcoming the humble and the spiritual crowd. A vibration of safety and a vibration of praise for every member of the human race. Leave your weapons outside and leave your old pride, nowhere for the honest conviction to hide. The brass section heralds the entry of soul, making the broken community whole. It's a land of the living and a land of the light, guiding our journey through the depth of the night. I am Zion, Zion's gatekeeper, standing so proud, welcoming the humble and the spiritual crowd. A vibration of safety and a vibration of grace for every member of the human race. The door is always open for the ones who are true to the red and the green and the gold and the blue. Just look for the sign and just look for the spark, and you'll find your way through the cold and the dark. I am Zion's gatekeeper, standing so proud, welcoming the humble and the spiritual crowd. A vibration of safety and a vibration of grace for every every member of the human race. Hammer heating metal in the heat of the forge, deep in the belly of the mountain gorge, shaping the iron into a plow and the blade for the spiritual life that the people have made. Every strike is a heartbeat, and every strike is the truth, for the wisdom of the elders and the energy of youth. Oh, on the anvil of justice, we beat out the wrong, making the spirit so steady and strong, forging the future of the peace and the light, guiding our souls through the depth of the night. You have to be hot and you have to be red to follow the words that the prophets have said. No more of the chains and no more of the cage, turning the leaf of a brand new page. The brass section rings like the iron on the steel, helping the body and the spirit to heal. On the anvil of justice, we beat out the wrong, making the spirit so steady and strong, forging the future of the peace and the light, guiding our souls through the depth of the night. The fire is the trial and the hammer is the time to rise above the sorrow and the corporate crime. Stay under the pressure until you are clear, and you'll lose the weight of the doubt and the fear. On the anvil of justice, we beat out the wrong, making the spirit so steady and strong, forging the future of the peace and the light, guiding our souls through the depth of the night. Is all cracked and the clouds are all gray, waiting for a miracle to come through the day. The heat is a burden and the dust is a veil, making the spirit of the people so frail. Then I hear a rumble and I feel a small drop, feel a vibration of life that will never quite stop. It's a desert rain falling so sweet, cooling the sand and the city all and street. A blessing from heaven and a blessing of grace for every member of the human race. So, the flowers start blooming in a matter of hours, showing the depth of the spiritual powers. The scent of the petrichor fills up the air, answering the sound of the desperate prayer. The brass section heralds the end of the drought, knowing what the journey is really about. It's the desert rain falling so sweet, cooling the sand and the city all and street. A blessing from heaven and a blessing of grace for every member of the human race. So, even the driest of hearts can be made new under the gaze of the faithful and true. Just wait for the season and wait for the light, and you'll find the strength to win the long fight. Yes, the desert rain falling so sweet, cooling the sand and the city all and street. A blessing from heaven and a blessing of grace for every member of the human race. Oh, my bark is thick and my heart is black, with a strength that the softer spirits lack. I grew up slow on the rocky ledge, standing right tense on the mountain's edge. The storms try to break me and the axes try to bite, but I'm staying steady through the long old night. I am the ironwood tree, standing so tall, refusing to bend and refusing to fall. A symbol of resilience and a symbol of grace for every member of the human race. My roots are twisted in the limestone knee, guarding the secrets that the elders keep. You can't burn my spirit and you can't rot my soul. Making the broken community whole. The brass section echoes my sturdy design, connected to the light and the holy divine. I am the ironwood tree, standing so tall, refusing to bend and refusing to fall. A symbol of resilience and a symbol of grace for every member of the human race. To be hard on the outside and soft in the core is what the spirit is searching for. Don't let the vanity and don't let the pride take away the power you carry inside. I am the ironwood tree, standing so tall, refusing to bend and refusing to fall. A symbol of resilience and a symbol of grace for every member of the human race. Up the wood and I sealed up the door, waiting for the spirit of the heat to roar, transforming the mud into a stone of the white, guiding our souls through the depth of the night. It's 1,000 degrees in the belly of the beast, watching the power of the vision increase. In the kiln on fire, we are tested and tried. Nowhere for the vanity and the pride to hide. A vibration of heat and a vibration of soul, making the broken community whole. Up one echo smoke is a signal to the valley below, watching the wisdom and the spirit grow. If the temperature is right, then the vessel will ring like a spiritual bird that is starting to sing. The brass section glows like the embers of red, keeping the words that the prophets have said. In the kiln on fire, we are tested and tried. Nowhere for the vanity and the pride to hide. A vibration of heat and a vibration of soul, making the broken community whole. You can have the strength if you don't have the flame, playing a spiritual and a dangerous game. Just trust in the process and trust in the light, and you'll come out shining and you'll come out bright. In the kiln on fire, we are tested and tried. Nowhere for the vanity and the pride to hide. A vibration of heat and a vibration of soul, making the broken community whole. Try to teach me their grammar and their prose in a stiff white collar and the fancy old clothes. But my heart speaks a rhythm that they don't understand, born from the dust of the tropical land, the dialect of the spirit and a dialect of the soul, making the broken community whole. Speaking my native tongue loud and clear, washing away every doubt and the fear. A vibration of truth, a vibration of home. No matter how far the children may roam, and instigate space till it flows like the river and it sounds like the rain. Wash away the sorrow and the pain. It's the language of the drum and the language of the field, waiting for the wisdom of the elders to yield. No dictionary can hold the things that we say at the end of the long and the spiritual day. Speaking my native tongue loud and clear, washing away every doubt and the fear. A vibration of truth and vibration of home. No matter how far the children may roam. lose your words, you lose your own face. The history of the whole human race. Hold on to the slang and hold on to the song, carrying the rhythm of the spirit along. Speaking my native tongue, loud and clear, washing away every doubt and the fear. A vibration of truth and vibration of home. No matter how far the children may roam,